Yeah, gold, because we saw a 14-week high for those gold futures. So local stocks are not necessarily reflecting that recent pickup. Well, Laser Gold probably the only one at $2.74. Let's get more on the commodities complex. We've got Pete McGuire with us, Chief Market Strategist, MXT Global, with us in the business centre. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Brooke. Good afternoon. We're not there yet.
Not yet. Good morning, Carson.
Great. I mean, gold's been climbing through the year. It's had a few false starts.
Sure.
It's been struggling a little bit. But what do you make of that recent jump?
A couple of quick things. First off, you've seen the US dollar against the basket of 10 currencies, Brooke. It's been fairly well hammered. It's down 1.2% in the past quarter, and that's been very evident with our dollars trading near that 95-cent range. And, you know, Morgan Stanley saying that they see parity. So that's all underpinning the price of gold. It's had those geopolitical concerns. It's had issues as far as Mideast and, of course, on the back of that Ukraine, and that's underpinned it. While you've seen that, which is a very supportive, and precious metals across from platinum and silver, due to the miners' strike, platinum was up the best part of 2.5%, nearly 2.2%, I think, overnight. Silver was up a few percent as well. So it's been very supportive of the whole complex. And let's just see where it moves from here. Possibly you're going to see 1350. I think it's. We were only talking a couple of months ago. We would have seen 1150. So it's the US dollar's come under a fair bit of pressure.
Is all that premium from geopolitics, i.e., Ukraine, and indeed, that's right, in Iraq? Is that all priced in now?
I think so.
We've got more to go on that.
No, I think so. But what's been when you price those in, what's also evident, we're not seeing any real news stories coming out. So the crude market's been very, very flat over the last week or so. So while precious metals have moved up quite considerably to the, heading north, the crude and energy complex has been fairly settled.
It's been categorised as Iraq fatigue in the market.
Yeah.
What will it take to kind of reignite interest?
They want
just
more news
simply
stories. Well, I think
ISIS on fire.
Absolutely, and and coming down to the south and really disrupting all of those major refineries, and that's where the bulk of it is being exported through. So. Until the US really takes, and if you see, big airstrikes as far as drones and so on, let's just see where it all goes.
And on oil and energy kind of broadly, what about the supply picture at the moment? Beyond just kind of talking about those geopolitical risks.
Yeah, we'll talk about hurricane risk, of course, and then you talk the start of the season is traditionally the 1st of June for the hurricane season till November. We're now a month in. We've got storms starting in that Florida region, which isn't unusual. You've got those very warm, certainly the warmer waters, and that feeds into the Gulf, of course, which can disrupt supply. And then hurricanes going up the coast of the US on the east coast. So
you've got big stockpiles at the moment, don't we?
Yeah, big stockpiles. There's plenty of crude. There's nothing really there to disrupt. Yeah. So the only real issue I see is going to be hurricane, and if we have a bad season.
A really brief question on Dr. Copper. Push-pull factors. US manufacturing waning, China on the rise.
Yep.
Who's going to win the tussle there for copper's next move?
Well, copper, I think it's $7,020 a tonne. I think it's going to hedge higher. I wouldn't be surprised to take 71 or 72 out very quickly. And I think over this, and those numbers coming out of China, 51, better than 50, that matched a lot of the analysts' expectations. So at the moment, I think a little bit further north for our dear friend Dr. Copper.
You look like a doctor, if not a professor, there in the double-breasted attire. Pete, for you today. Oh, as well you might. Last time I saw you, that was in Tokyo, I think. Yeah, where it really gets down to near zero and plus.
It was damn cold in York Street this morning at about 6:30 heading to the office, I've got to tell you. So
the good old days, yes. All right, very good.
We'll just see where the energy complex takes us.
A spin class will warm you up. We'll see you next week.
Coldest day of the year today in Sydney. Wow. There you go. We felt it, didn't we? Thank you very much, Pete McGuire from MXT. We've got coming up here.